Yo, what's good, family? Welcome back to Latestsportsnews Sports Talk Show. You know I had to get you turned up today. That's how I come into this show. We got to stay turned up for this great turned up sports news. You know what I'm saying? And if you new to the show, hit that like, hit that subscribe button because we turned up, baby. And I'm turned up for you to hit that subscribe button. So subscribe to your boy so you can stay turned up with the family. You dig what I'm saying? But you know why I'm hyped like this? You know why I stay like this? It's because I'm motivated. You gotta stay motivated, baby. You see what's on my left. I got the motivational quotes out for y'all. Y'all that's out there still grinding. You know what I'm saying? Getting up every day, taking care of stuff for your family, take care of stuff for you. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all y'all doing that. And we send the flowers. And you see on my right here, you know what I'm saying? We had some boxing going on yesterday. We had some boxing going on. We got people losing. We got losses. We got wins. And that's going to start us in our first topic. We got Jake Paul. Frazier has fallen. Down goes Frazier. No. Not the chosen one. Not Jake Paul, man. Man was what? 6-0 coming into the fight. Tommy Fury. He actually versed a boxer. He finally versed a boxer, bro. And we knew what was going to happen once he versed that boxer. Let's be realistic. To the boxing league. Was a YouTuber. He was a YouTuber making it to the boxing league. You know what I'm saying? Young, doing everything he wanted to do in life. And you know what I'm saying? He got some wins. He got some losses. He got some wins for the most part. And the thing was, you wasn't versing no fighters to begin with. Let's be real. The guy was versing Ben Askren. You remember? Do we remember that UFC fighter? Do you remember him? Smiling after he got knocked out. He knew he was getting a paycheck. That UFC fighter had no business there even fighting you. Then first, we got damn Nate Robinson. Retired ass Nate Robinson. Dunk contest winner Nate Robinson. He was a decent basketball player, but come on, goddammit. The nigga's about 4'5" out there trying to box. And he's going up against, what, 6 foot something? Jake Paul with the strength he got? Of course, Nate Paul was going to get stepped on, bug rolled over.
He's trying to get
I give him credit on I think the last fight he had with Anderson Spider Silva. You know what I'm saying? He handled business there. Anderson Spider Silva, he wasn't the UFC fighter that he was back then, the dominant fighter he was. We knew who Anderson Spider Silva was back when he was younger. He was spectacular. Anderson Spider Silva, one of the best UFC fighters ever.
Like we said, second to none. Oh! He front kicked him in the face. Absolutely right. Trying to finish.
And he put him to bed. He rested him, even though he wasn't at that age. We knew he wasn't at that age. Then he fights Tyron Woodley twice. So he's been fighting UFC fighters back to back, and a basketball player. Come on, bruh. What type of credit are we going to give some of these fights? Because this was his real fighter. This was Tommy Fury. Sorry, Tommy Fury is a boxer. So he goes up against his boxer, and the boxer, you know what I'm saying, he does what he was supposed to do. He's supposed to, you know what I'm saying, put it to rest, put it to bed, and Jake Paul goes down. Jake Paul goes down. He doesn't get knocked out, but Tommy Fury, he wins by decision. You know what I'm saying? It happens like that. Jake Paul, he got some hits in. He done knocked Tommy down a couple times. Tommy came back, he stayed in it, and at the end of the day, Tommy Fury, he came through victorious. He finally got knocked off. The YouTuber finally got knocked off. Didn't really give him credit for his I gave him credit for his last fight, but the other fights that makes him 6-0, the other, what, I would say 5 fights, because he done had 7 so far. Out of the ones with Woodley, the one with Ben Askren and Nate Robinson, I'm not counting that shit. Sorry, I don't know if you're counting that shit, but I'm not counting that shit. Sorry, bro. You're not versing boxers. Even though you're a YouTuber and you're not really a boxer coming in, bro. Don't be claiming that you undefeated and you doing this to the boxing and you changing boxing and you like a Floyd Mayweather and you like who this and who that and you think you taking over, bro. No, bro. No, bro. The boxing world is not allowing that, bro. That's not true boxing, bro. You're not versing boxers. You need to be. So you are 0-1 against a boxer. Yeah, you were 6-0 coming into the joint. You're 7-1 now, but you are 0-1 against a boxer. Let's be realistic. Let's be true. We seen what your bro Logan wanted to do. He wanted to fight. He came in there. He was fighting Floyd Mayweather. There wasn't a ended type, you know what I'm saying, score or whatnot. They just went the distance. Him and Logan went the distance. You can clearly see that Mayweather won that fight, though. Even though he didn't get knocked out, he was in there with one of the best in the world at his time. You know what I'm saying? Mayweather at the back end of his career. He doing exhibitions now against, you know what I'm saying, in Japan and shit.
He was ahead of everybody else. Now we're not seeing it on camera here, but Floyd made his way over to Nuss.
But we seen the Logan Paul and Mayweather fight. It was bad. It was terrible. It was so many complaints after that fight, and it was just a money grab for Mayweather at the end of the day. But going back to Jake Paul, going back to Tommy Fury, Tyson Fury and them boys, them brothers and cousins and over there, they not playing no games for the boxing world. Tyson already took out Wilder. I think he then took out Joshua, or they got a fight coming up with he got a fight with Joshua. And Tyson, he knocking him down one by one. He is the king of heavyweight. I'm giving Tyson Fury that. I didn't see that coming out of Tyson Fury when he came back in the fight and before he had the, you know what I'm saying, the drinking problems, and you know what I'm saying, he had the weight problems. He was going through something. And sometimes you gotta lock in, you gotta come back in, and you gotta get to work, you gotta get to the grind. And Tyson Fury, he flipped it around, changed his mindset, came back out there, and now he's a champion of the world. He's a heavyweight champion of the world. Nobody is stopping Tyson Fury right now. And whatever them boys are doing, whatever them boys over there practicing, they getting it done. They whooping ass. Back to back, knocking them out, knocking them out, knocking them out. And for Jake Paul and, you know what I'm saying, Logan Paul, I seen Logan Paul, he was talking crap during the fight and shit.
Tommy, if you can hear me, you a bro, and you gassing out. You a I hope you're a family of just like they know.
You know what I'm saying? Sit back, watch your brother fight, bro. I see Jake, he got the rematch clause in the papers after they signed it. They got the rematch clause, so we're expected to see a quick rematch right here at the beginning of like 2024 and the 24 year. You know what I'm saying? Between Tommy and Jake. You know what's going to happen again. They want the money again. It probably won't be across the country like it was because they had it so early. We never in the United States had a boxing match at 6 p.m., 4 p.m. The hell? You know what I'm saying? What if we having this boxing match at 6 p.m.? Let it be like 9:30 though. It don't got to be all the way at 12, 1 a.m. and we got the undercards that nobody wants to see. Let it be at a decent time, bro. Let it be at like 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock when people laying back, we chilling, just wanting to watch TV. But they had it at 6 o'clock. Don't know if a lot of y'all watched it, but it happened super early. I don't know what that was about. Logan Paul doing all that trash talking. Jake Paul, he gave Tommy his credit. They're gonna have the rematch very soon. I think Tommy still wins it. Jake said he was hurt. He was full tonight.
Honestly, I felt flat. I got sick really bad twice in this camp. Injured my arm. So
he wasn't working out right. He was sick at a point and stuff like that. In the press conference, kind of making excuses. You know what I'm saying? Y'all had the same amount of time. I don't know if that's true. You know what I'm saying? If the man was sick, if he had an ankle injury, he had some type of injuries in his arm, I think his elbow or something like that, then yeah, bro, you gotta recover, get back well, and then be healthy this time. You know? Be healthy this time. I thought you was healthy. You could have said that coming in. I just hate when boxers don't say this before coming in. You know what I'm saying? Say this before coming in. I don't know if he said it before coming in, but you didn't say it before coming in. You said it at the press conference after. after the fight, but after you lost. Don't say it after you lost. Say it before you lose or before you win. Then it won't look as bad. But it looks bad. It look like you're making excuses. Jake Paul goes down. He's 7-1 now. We'll see the rematch. Who y'all got for the next rematch? You know what I'm saying? Who we got for the next rematch? I'm sticking with Tommy. I picked Tommy this time. I'm sticking with Tommy the next time. I just think Jake Paul, he can't beat boxers. He's 0-1 against boxers now. So that's the narrative. And that's what's going to be talked about. And the Lakers, the Lake Show, baby. Let's go. Since the trade with Westbrook, since we got Westbrook up out of there, since we got him up out of there, he's flying ship now. The Lakers are 5-1 in their last 6 games. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. They last 5 games. No, they last 5 games, they 4-1. And they last 5 games since the Westbrook trade and getting him up out of there and getting Pat Bev and them boys that wasn't doing nothing around there but bricking.
Pulls up, wants to use the window and hit the top of the glass. He hit the top of the board.
And since that, the Lakers have turned back around. They came back down from 27 against Luka. That was a crazy comeback. Shout out to LeBron AD. He's finishing the game off. He doing what he was supposed to do against that team. They had no answer for AD. And the effort they was putting on defense after they came out at halftime. I knew they was going to come back at halftime, after halftime, and do their thing. And get it done. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even think they had Russell tonight. He was hurt. And other players stepped up, got it done, put in some effort, and Lakers are now 4-1 in their last 5. And is there a situation we can see that the Lakers could go to the playoffs? Can we see the Lake Show in the playoffs? Can we see LeBron back in the playoffs and getting to actually knock it off somebody, not being pathetic, not being, oh my gosh, I barely made it into the play-in? They are like the 12th seed, 11th seed, but they got still a lot of games, like still like 20-something amount of games left to get to the playoffs, to make it in the playoffs, and to go on a run. You got AD, you got Russell, you got Bamba. You got a lot of players in the trades and going on, and your team is looking pretty good, baby. And is the Lake Show back? Is the Lakers back, baby? Is the Lakers back? You know we turned up for it. I like to see Bron. You know he's the GOAT. I think he's the GOAT. I know y'all gonna get on me about that. I know you Jordan fans gonna get on me about that. But I think he's the GOAT, baby. And they're getting it back. One by one, game by game, LeBron is making it back into, you know what I'm saying, conversations with other top teams in the joint. Not wanting to go in too far on that, you know what I'm saying? But they're 4-1 since the trade. And that means something. Because with Westbrook, they was 1-4. Let's be realistic. I don't know what you know what I'm saying? It's the Westbrook effect. Wherever you going, you're losing. Wherever Westbrook going, you're not getting it done. Doesn't matter what players you got on your team. Even if you take it the distance, like the Clippers the other day, going into like double overtime with the Kings, and the Kings beating them. It doesn't matter how long the game goes. It doesn't matter how short the game is. It doesn't matter what's going on. If Westbrook is on your team, it's going to end up resulting in your team failing, losing. And thank God the Lakers got him shipped off into the LA they want him to be at, the Clippers. And I think they play in like March or April or something like that. And we ready to see that game. They already beaten Kyrie, you know what I'm saying? He had to knock off Kyrie. He said, hey, bro, you know you was supposed to be here in that trade. We knew you was supposed to be here in that trade. And you still going to stick in the West? This is what you're going to do to me. You're going to get in the West. So this is what I got to do to you. I got to take you down. I got to take you out. You supposed to be my bro. You done already left me once. You couldn't get traded here. You left me damn twice. God damn it. Even though the owner sent you there on purpose and didn't want you to go here. Even though you didn't want to go here. I don't care. You ended up in Dallas. So that is the reason why I got to take you out. I got to put you down. I got to slap the ball out the sky.
Inside. Oh, LeBron. LeBron shaking his head.
I gotta block you. I gotta do whatever it is in my power is to win against you, Kyrie, to take you out. So I'm trying to make these games. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, stick on this winning streak to get in the playoffs and get rid of Kyrie. So it forces you to come to LA. I gotta take you out for you to come to LA. It's like some KD Warriors type situation. I gotta take you out and then you gotta join me. And we seen what happened with Kyrie in that situation in Cleveland. We don't gotta get into that because that was bad. And it cost my man some rings. And it cost LeBron fans some rings. You know what I'm saying? Lake Show is back. They doing their thing. And I like to see it. You know what I'm saying? Some people, they hate it. They don't want to see it. You know what I'm saying? It's both sides to the situation. I'm loving the both sides. And we turned up. And I loved if you stayed. If you stayed today and watched the ending of my show, I thank you so much. I appreciate you. And you know what I always got to say. I got to God bless you. I got to thank you. God bless you.